everybody, it's me, Tinker Evil, here with
Docs.
and tonight we'll be reviewing Tark's Select Reserve line on modernworld.com. All of them come in a really cool bottle.
It is pretty.
Yeah, they're all really
They're
pretty.
like old-timey looking.
First, we're going to be doing Aztec. It is a creamy vanilla custard. And kind of hard to squeeze, but it's good. We are doing them on dual coil builds, sub-ohm levels. Again, I like to test them out and see the vapor, if you still get a good flavor production. So, here goes another.
Yeah, I do like my custards. I want to unlock them in.
It's a really, really good vape. Very smooth.
Yeah, it's a smooth vape. Flavorful.
It is.
It's very warm.
Yeah, now I'm not usually a custard person. I've only found a few custards that I've really liked. This one is one of them.
It is really good. One thing, it doesn't taste like the standard custards that you always get, where they're kind of like, oh, creamy vanilla.
Yeah.
Or stuff like that.
This it's a complex custard.
Yeah, it really is. Tastes like a real custard.
Yeah. Next, we're going to be trying. You say that word.
Maghrib.
Yeah.
Maghrib.
It is an Arabic sweets with dried exotic fruits. It's actually one of my favorites out of the line. It smells. You can smell the different fruits in it. Yeah, it's very exotic smelling. Oh, I forgot to give it to you, didn't I?
Well, I gave it back to you. I don't know
It
why.
happens.
You don't like to share.
Especially good juice.
Yeah. This is your favorite?
Yes, it's one of my favorites. It's in the top 3 for me. Very pretty vapor production out of it.
And yeah, obviously, because I just blocked out half the camera. It's really good though.
Yeah, on the inhale, you taste those Arabic kind of sweet flavors. On the exhale, you get the dried fruits.
It's almost like spicy in a sense. It's not like hot, but it's got a lot of good spices. It's not your typical fruit where it's very bright. This is still very warm and mellow.
Yeah.
So it's
that's
really
what most of their line is a very mellow, not overpowering flavors.
I almost don't want to burn that one off.
I know. Next, we're going to be doing Port Royal. It is a Caribbean flavor with coconut and fruity tones.
Sounds good to me.
Again, you can smell the coconut right off the bat.
I do like coconut.
It's not a, like, island fruit punchy kind of one. That's what you think when you think of Caribbean. You think of those overpowering pineapples and everything. This is a very mellow.
Yeah, I mean, it smells like pure coconut almost.
Yeah. But see, it's not an overpowering coconut.
No, it's subtle.
Yeah.
I like that.
You can, on the after note, you get the fruit. I can't really pinpoint it. It's tropical fruits.
You're a little bit islandy almost, but it's not that real bright flavor that
that you would expect.
I like this. I'm not really one for very bright flavors, so I like this line so far.
I like the mellower tones. Next, we're going to be doing Old Gold. I love that name. Again, same pretty bottles. It is a sweet RY4. We are now moving into the tobaccos. Again, I'll pre-warn, I've said this in previous videos. I'm not usually a tobacco vapor. And before these, I've never really found one I like. And I actually like their tobaccos.
Really?
Yes. That's a very shocking thing for me to say.
I'm recently off tobacco, so you might get me back on if this is really good.
Yeah, these are the ones I told you about the other day you had to try. These were actually sent to me by my good friend Rich, Tower Vape. I won a Super Bowl. I took 3rd place in a Super Bowl contest. But he really wanted me to try these. So, and I promised him I'd do a review of them. And so far, I'm not sad that I did. I love them.
That's good.
You get that caramel and vanilla. Again, not an overpowering flavor.
And not very overpowering on the tobacco, especially.
Yeah.
It's not sharp like you see a lot of the other tobacco flavors.
Yeah, it kind of shocked me. I didn't even realize it was actually tobacco till I read the flavor profiles on it.
You get it kind of in the finish almost, the tobacco. It's a little bit of a tobacco finish.
Yeah, on the inhale, you get the caramel and the vanilla. That's in usual RY4s. Again, it's not an overly sweet caramel or vanilla either. They combine very well. Alright, next we're going to do Troy.
The airflow here is just blowing my smoke right up onto the screen.
Alright, Troy is a sweet tobacco with apple undertones. So this should be interesting.
Sweet tobacco with apple.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's my name.
That sounds interesting.
That one I can taste the tobacco right off.
That one has more of a tobacco flavor.
Yeah, you get the apple again on the exhale. That's one thing I realized with all of their juices so far is Tark, who created them, did a very good job. A lot of tobaccos or other vapes that I've tried, you automatically the flavors just try to hit each other at once. Mm-hmm. These, it's separate flavors. You can tell them all apart.
I'd say I definitely recommend this one for somebody who does vape a lot of tobacco. It's a much more powerful tobacco flavor than the other one. So
yeah. But again, and the apple's very subtle. Mm-hmm. I don't like an overpowering apple. I've been repeating myself a lot in this video.
You don't like an overpowering blank.
Yeah. Next we're going to do Rasputin. Rasputin is a sweet pipe tobacco, which I was very surprised that I like it as much as I do. This is again in my top 3. It is a sweet pipe tobacco with fruit undertones. A very subtle smell.
Yeah, these seem to be all kind of like that subtle
but very nice. They're very smooth. I know some tobaccos can be very harsh. These have a nice, smooth, really good flavor to them. And again, we're doing it at sub-ohm levels. Most reviewers do it in a tank or a little atomizer. I prefer to do sub-ohm because a lot of people out there in this community are moving to sub-ohm. And you don't see too many reviews where they do those flavors at that. And I vape like that, so I prefer to do my reviews.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, see?
It's
on this time,
sweet,
yeah,
good.
On this time you get the sweet on the inhale, and on the exhale you get that pipe tobacco taste. But again, it's not a heavy pipe tobacco. It's really nice. I was very surprised with this one.
Yeah, this is actually really good. And I like that subtle flavor. You're not getting like punched in the face with the flavor like a lot of vape flavors are nowadays.
Which, don't get me wrong, I do like some vapes that are like that, but it has to be a certain kind.
These would definitely be good for all-day vapes because they are very subtle.
And if you enjoy tobacco vapes especially. Okay, the final one is a Matador. It is a very strong, sweet cigar. It is probably my personal least favorite just because it's very overpowering. This one is. It's the only one out of the line that I couldn't vape it more than just to do this review. Again, that's my personal opinion of it. If you like tobacco or cigar vapes, and I actually have people ask me all the time for something that tastes just like a cigar, and it's really hard to mimic it. So I do give them their props there. They mimicked a cigar down to you really think you're holding it in your hand. Again, not my kind of vape. That's why I asked Docs to be here with me tonight. Because
I used to smoke cigars.
Yes, he loves tobacco vapes. So I wanted his opinion on it too. So here we go. See, it's too much for me.
That is a good cigar.
See? You
Definitely
really think you're
vape.
sitting there with like your little cigar coat on with a cup of brandy, vaping, smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
This time you're vaping it. You can have your glass of brandy if you like.
This one, it's Very heavy on the tobacco. Obviously, it is very. It's a cigar flavor. So the difference that this one has that I think is kind of above the other cigar flavors I've tried, um, it's not. It doesn't have that harsh edge to it. This one's still very smooth. It's not going to make you cough up a lung because it's just so powerful. It's still very mellow, and it's like a smooth cigar that you would get at, a cigar shop.
Overall, my top flavors, my top three, are Maharim. I probably didn't say that correctly. I'm sorry.
Maghrib.
Aztec, and Rasputin.
I'd say I like listing. I don't remember the names as well as she does. I really liked the Port Royal, but I love coconut, so that's me. I really liked the Matador, especially for somebody who is tobacco vaping and wants something smooth. Because that's what I had a problem with when I was tobacco vaping, and it was all harsh. And that the Rasputin was really good.
Yeah.
That sweet pipe flavor is real good.
Alright, well, again, I will put in the links or comments the link to their shop. All of their bottles, I went and checked out their website. All their bottles come in amber with a pretty label on them. They did a very good job with these. Again, it is the Select Reserve line by Tark, and you can find it at modernworld.com. You guys have a great night, and see you later.
Deuces.